our guest goes by the name Prince Darlington Dodo, my very own personal person. He's a very nice friend of mine. I think he's no stranger to this studio, not this set actually, to this studio. He is a Ghanaian talented singer-songwriter and an amazing performer as well. His new single is Sober, but then we'll be talking to him, get to know what he's been doing. I think the last time he was here was like a year ago. What he's been doing, music-wise, everything else. Darlington, how are you? You know, I like to call you by your real name.
Why? Why though?
Because it makes me feel like I'm closer to my artists.
Hey, sir.
Yes. I mean, you and I, we are from one place.
It's the closeness for us.
It's the closeness, yeah. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good.
think you've not been on Entertainment Review.
No.
Yeah,
This is my first time.
This is your first
You
time,
guys
but
have
then
a
you
nice
used-
place, yeah.
Thank you very much. You used
We'll
to
throw
come
party
on.
for you.
Pardon?
We'll throw party for you.
On the
Sharp,
table.
sharp.
This is the table of life. So everything can happen here. I think
Yeah.
the first and the second time was on playlist.
Yeah.
Yes. But then you're welcome to Entertainment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's move straight into music. I know you have a new single out. That's
Yeah.
Sober. That's
Yeah,
what you
Sober.
are promoting and everything. But then let's talk about from Mind Love to Toxic Love. Yeah, I got it right. Yes. How has music been so far, and how has the industry been treating you? Yeah.
Music has always been my safe haven personally. I don't usually think about the challenges that come with creating music because at the end of the day it's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's just like any other field. It's like joining the army or trying to become a judge or a lawyer or
Yeah.
something. It has its difficult times, but we enjoy them like that.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. But
Yeah.
then, as a creative,
Yeah.
when you are moving from a song to producing a new song,
Yeah.
like I said, you move from Mind Love, then to Toxic Love,
Yeah.
and now we have Sober.
Yeah.
When you are moving as a creative person, as an artist, how is the transition like? What are the lessons that were learned from the previous song that you know that, on my next project, I'm going to do better?
What I usually do is I like to get opinions of the people I trust, the people I know want what's best for my music. So I usually, when we're making something new, we like to stretch it out and then make sure that we tackle every aspect of the sound. Then we compare that to what's outside, not necessarily what we've done before.
Yeah.
Because what we've done before there, the next one will be better pass them. It's automatic. So we like to compare it to what we feel is popping outside, but at the same time, it has to be how do I say it? It has to be fixed to how I'm feeling in the moment.
That
so
moment, yeah.
the sound has to speak from within. It doesn't matter if it's a danceable tune or it's something you need to sit down and listen to, or we're just vibing. It has to speak from within. So that's
Talking about
basically it.
speaking from within, it takes a lot for artists to be able to put a project out.
Yeah.
Personally, for you, how do you build your mind, body, and soul to make sure that, I'm ready for this project? Like you said, it has to resonate with you. If it's not, it doesn't necessarily have to be if it's danceable or this. It has to sit with you because after all, you are putting that song out.
Yeah.
How do you make sure your body, mind, and soul is ready?
I don't rush it at all. I think that there have been periods where I'll go like 4 months, 5 months before I'll do one song. And the day I say, Charlie, make we do the song, we do the song. I don't care how
You've come, planned, everything is
we're-
written. I
we're
enter the
going.
booth. Pa, pa, pa.
It's usually not I enter the booth. It's usually like there's this feeling you get like this is
the moment. This
Yeah,
is the
I need to
time.
do it now. So because I like to write, and after I'm done writing, then I record. I don't want to write and go and come back. I write right now. We record it right now and see how it turns out. That's how usually I get the sounds out.
Okay, and I realize that you are doing a lot of genres, high life, R&B, Afrobeat. Why not concentrate on a particular gender and then champion it?
That's another thing. I don't really think about the genres that I'm doing. I just, like I said, it's just how I feel. So in the moment, let's say yesterday, right? my producer comes in and he's working on some new sound, and then it's something I've never heard before from. Actually, I don't even know what genre that is right
Okay.
now. I just heard the sound and then I'm like, yo, I take this beat. That's just it. Whatever I do on it is how I'll feel like when I'm ready to work on it. That's just it. So I might enter the studio right now and then what the sound they're playing is hip hop. But if the beat speaks to me and I feel like I can communicate on it, I will.
So it's just how you're feeling
It's
at a
just
point
it's
in
always
time.
how it's always the vibe. There's no this is the path for me. I can speak through any sound.
But I know you are a songwriter as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you written song for other people? And if you have you gotten credit for that?
I've written songs for my friends, but I can't take credit for that because they're my friends. So yeah.
Oh, so you are not putting business aside, friendship, like you're putting.
No, when I say
Right.
when I say like my friends, these are the same people that I go back to and network with in terms of my own sound. So it's like in my circle we grow together like that. So everybody contributes to each other's success.
So
That type
nobody
of
have to
thing.
pay for another
Nah,
person's.
in that
Right.
space, we're all the same person.
But we are all told that unless we pay for each other's services, a business cannot grow, whether it's family
that's
or whether it's friends.
that's true. That's true. But at the end of the day, payment comes in different ways. So
Right.
we benefit from each other and
other.
take that one as our payment. Yeah.
Okay.
But outsiders, there you go pay.
Wow.
Let's talk about the fact that you do release songs back to back. And that's, for an artist, that's a very good thing.
Yeah.
I know you dropped Die For You,
Die For You.
and then you dropped Don't Stop,
Yeah.
and then you dropped Mind Love,
Yeah.
and then Toxic Love. I think Mind Love was off the EP,
Yeah.
Unread Messages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Unread
we'll
Messages.
touch a bit on that. But then when you put out a record, a
Mm-hmm.
single, like a song, does it always serve its intended purpose for you?
For me
Yeah.
personally, for me the goal always is to grow. No matter how small the growth is. Sometimes there's some sounds that you put out and then you can easily see the growth like instantly. You see
Yeah.
that yeah, right now we're moving. And there's some sounds that when we put them out, it takes years before, it takes months probably before you'd actually hear that, oh, there are people who actually resonate with this sound, that type of thing. So the growth comes in different ways. And like she asked, the sounds I make are usually different. So there are some people who be okay with the R&B vibe. There are some people who are comfortable with Don't Stop. There are some
Yeah.
people who are comfortable with Mind Love. Everybody has their own sound. So we try to push them all out so everybody can get theirs. And then we grow with all of them.
But on the back of the whole sound situation, I know you do a lot of experiments, and I know, pardon,
A lot.
you do a lot of experiment because I have seen your growth. Me Isaiah, but when Mr. Myles, I've interviewed you twice. I've seen the
Yeah.
process. There's always an experiment with the voice and the sound.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? How deliberate are you that, irrespective of the sound, irrespective of the voice that is that is on the song,
Yeah.
we are making sure that we are commercializing it to suit the larger market?
Yeah.
Because, like Helen said, you've done high life, you've done Afrobeat, you can even do trap.
Yeah.
I know you. But then, in all, how does the management yourself come into an agreement to say that what I'm putting out, irrespective of the experiment, it has to be commercialized with a larger market?
When we like I was saying before, when we record the songs, we like to stretch the songs out, compare them to what's already in the market and popping. We do. My producer says steal, but we borrow. We borrow. We don't steal. We borrow some of the key things for us that we feel is what makes the sound pop, and then we integrate them into our sounds, make it our own way. I feel like majority of the music out there today is recycled. So if you're not recycling good music and you're creating something out of the bloom, and then your steez be hard.
Yeah.
But we're always learning
Yeah.
from everybody because everybody's different, everybody's talented in their own way. So when we pick those things and we add them to ours, what we already have, then we move from there. In terms of the management, we usually tend to leave their side for them
them.
to handle
Yeah, to
because,
handle.
well, it's
It's
their
their
job,
business.
yeah. Their job.
That's fine. But then let's go a little bit into unread messages. You had you had 4 tracks on it.
Yeah, 4 tracks.
And then you had On My Way, Mind Love, Baby, and Bend Over with Kelvin Boy. That's the dope one. What was the intention behind putting that particular EP out?
The project was it was meant to show how far we've grown at the time, at that particular time. And then at the same time, it was meant to show we hadn't done a collab until then. So we wanted to give them something that had a collab in it. And then collectively, the different, because I feel like every sound on the EP was a little bit different. They were all different from each other. So we wanted to put that out for people to understand that you can't really tell what we would bring out for you.
Yeah.
And even immediately after not immediately, but after the project, the
EP.
next thing we dropped was Amapiano.
Yeah.
That was Toxic Love. That Toxic Love was supposed to be on the EP, but then we couldn't get it on time.
Yeah.
So that was basically what we're trying
And with the video and things, he knows what I'm
talk
talking
about the video. I beg you.
You don't talk about the video. Let's talk about the video. Let's talk about I didn't want to, but since you said I don't want to, I'll go into who shot the video.
With Ovation, my videographer.
And I don't think the producer has that particular video. I would have played it,
Right.
but Toxic Love with that video.
The way you were saying with that video there, you make people think that.
But the video is a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. When it comes to your videos are good, right from the beginning. Your videos are very, very good. When it comes to being the creative director, with regards to your video, how much does your input count, manager count, and the director himself count?
If what I want is not in the video, then I'm not shooting it.
Is that?
If what I want is not in the video, I'm not shooting it.
So your input might be 80%.
Yeah.
And the director 20. Wow.
It could be, sometimes it could be 60-40.
Okay.
What usually happens is if I get an idea for a sound, I push it to my manager. My manager usually gets an idea himself and sends it back to me, and we deliberate on it, and then we tell the director, this is what we're seeing. So you take this and make something out of it. That would be dope. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, you can go and check out the videos on YouTube. It's a very nice video, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But I would also want to find out your experience so far with industry players. I mean, we've had artists who have come out to share mostly bitter experiences with some experts in the game. I don't know what your experience has been so far doing music, if you have been accepted, if you had your own experience you would like to share.
I don't think I've met anybody that has that have sat with and had a conversation with about my music, and I've had any negative feedback before. Usually people just tell me to be more local with my sound and try to bring it down to
our level.
No, I won't say our level. I think now all the levels are
the same.
international.
Yeah.
We can sell anything.
Yeah, anything.
So, yeah, that's usually, I think that's the only down comments I would get about it. Aside that, everybody I've met has been amazing. Those who have been able to put in help for us and put us on platforms that have pushed us, we're grateful for all that. It's all love.
I mean, it's Tema, so all the big men in the industry are from Tema, right? And you've had a conversation with most of them. And it's all positivity.
It's all love.
But don't you also think we can take high life international? These days, we don't see a lot of the young folks, pursuing high life. And since you are almost doing everything, don't you think you can take even high life personal and then take it international?
That's the thing. I feel like this generation, right? The new artists we have, we're all about speaking our own truth, and it comes in it. It makes journals um, borderless, if I can say that.
You can't pinpoint like
There's no
everybody
like
is doing
direct.
yeah.
You can't tell somebody that do this particular sound
Right.
and then do it again and then do it again. Because today I might wake up and then maybe my girlfriend broke my heart. I would, and the person I'll be listening to the whole day would be Lil Baby and Lil Durk. The moment I hear a trap beat, I'm going to say everything that this guy has done.
Why little baby out of all those rappers?
Right.
It's little baby you got.
Because I understand Lil
I
Baby.
get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But
Yeah.
but let's talk about sober.
Yeah.
Sober is quite soberish for you. If I'm allowed to say that though, sober is a new side of you I like.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a new. I've seen you into like this, but sober is like the melody is down.
Yeah.
The tempo is sort of refreshing. Tell us about it.
Sober is one of my all-time favorite songs from all the songs I have. I'm not
So far,
I'm not
so
gonna lie.
so far, that's your favorite.
I remember when I came over and we were talking about Mind Love.
Yes.
I told you those songs were not my favorite.
Yeah.
Sober is one of like my 3 favorite songs.
As at now,
Yeah, as at now. Tomorrow we'll go record again.
Anytime any
Because-
new one comes, becomes their favorite. But I think
Exactly.
he's missing said at a point he had
Yeah.
one that wasn't
That
his
wasn't.
favorite.
The thing with Sober is it was a sound where the entire sound was just about me speaking my truth in a particular moment because of things I was going through at the time. With Sober compared to the others, all the sounds are vibe, all the sounds are me talking about what's going on, where I'm from. But with Sober, it was more intentional at the time because it's from a period where the sound is like from 5-6 years ago, like something I was experiencing, how
Yeah.
life was for
Yeah.
me, right? And where I wanted my mind to be. It's like you wake up every day and the only thing you can think about is everything that's going wrong.
yeah,
If one thing happens right for me, it's so small that I usually don't look. At the time I wouldn't look at it. I wouldn't consider it. So Sober was being anti-sober was the place for me. No, because you always want to be in that at that time.
Yeah.
You always want to be in that space where you're not thinking about anything. You're only thinking about being happy, being in a mood, being in a zone where I have no problems, I have no worries, that kind of thing. So recording it was fun. I wouldn't lie.
was good.
Yeah.
But how deliberate are you going to be in terms of promotion for this particular song? Because I know how you put a lot, you invest a lot into your music. But then sometimes what you expect,
You don't always get it.
you don't always get it. So with regards to management, with regards to you, how deliberate are you going to say we are promoting this song to that level? How is the process? What are the plans?
This year started, right?
Yeah.
I think it was first on 2nd January. I met with my manager and my boss, and then the one thing they told us was, we're going all out this year. Everything we're going to do, whichever way we have to pass, we're going to do it, and we're going to get the results that we want. This year, we're going to be dropping a lot of songs. I think Sober self time they can't catch. We're going to be dropping a lot of songs.
Yeah.
So promotion-wise, I don't think we're going to slack in any angle. Whatever we're going to, I think there are some things that they do in the background that we as artists were not even aware of.
Yeah.
Right.
You just see that things are happening and we flow with it. There's going to be a lot of things that will happen before our eyes and behind the scenes. So that one, it's up to management. I trust them. So
Yeah. Would you want to move outside of Ghana to promote outside Africa? to
yeah, of
promote?
course. Like I was saying, music right now you can sell anything,
Yeah.
anywhere. You just need to plug yourself in, and then
Exactly.
we move.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
But which people are really your target? Are you targeting the youth, especially with this sober one? Are you looking at the youth? Which people are you really targeting? And do you think you are even going to get to them?
with sober, I would say it's basically for people in my space, people who feel the same way I feel. I feel most of the youth are going through the same set of things right now. We're going through the same problems with social media and all the
Right.
overhyping and disguising that's going on.
Yeah.
So,
People are not being real.
No, nobody's real. Nobody's real.
Oh, the packaging be too much, right?
Charlie, too much packaging.
Asemo.
So yeah, I feel most of the people in my space will understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah.
If this is one of the many that are yet to come, what other things are in the pipeline? Is it an album, bigger
I think
collaborations?
we dropped the EP last year. So this year we decided we're just going to be dropping singles. But there's a lot of singles coming.
And collaborations?
And collaborations, of course.
We'll get the big boys from Tema.
We go surprise you, man.
like
People say I don't collab a lot. So this time
People say you there, you don't know.
But don't you think collaboration will actually also help?
It
one's
will.
career?
It will.
Like you get to also reach the other artists' market or their fans that are following them,
true,
even if it's
true.
in Ghana or out there. So I think you should consider that more.
Yeah,
as well.
it's something I'm looking forward to. I've worked with some even last week. I did work plus somebody.
Oh, okay.
Have you worked with Mr. Myles on a track?
Mr. Myles.
Mr. Kimmelis.
Kimmelis.
Yes, Mr. Myles and Kimmelis.
Listen, now we can drop an album tomorrow.
Yeah. Because you guys are on the same label, right?
Yeah,
But you guys don't have a record together.
We have loads of records together.
Oh, I've not really paid attention.
We've not dropped any of them yet.
So say that it's not in the public domain, but it's there. It's
we have
cooking.
a lot.
At the right time,
We
you
have
drop
A-Lords.
it.
Yeah.
Mr. Myles, we're wrapping up. Any final message, anything you want to say before we go?
I'm really grateful for everything that everybody has put in for us so far. It's been a long, interesting journey, and we're still just starting everything up. So, Charlie, you guys should keep supporting, keep showing us love. We enjoy it. We'll keep giving you guys good music. Follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Reach out to us. Share your idea. I think there was a time in February or so, someone sent me an idea for a song. I actually took it and made a song out of it. If I drop them, you go see.
Okay. So we should be doing that often.
Yeah, feel free. Yeah. Tell me what's on your mind. You never know. That there could be times where there's nothing on my mind. So me too, I'll just be there thinking.
But your fans can.
Well, yeah, you can tell me. Let's talk. Let's vibe. We're all one family, Charlie.
Would they be credited for their works at the end of the day?
Course,
it's for the love.
Oh no, that one no love. That one no love.
No, dear, no love. They'll be credited.
Everybody will get what they deserve. Yeah.
Mr. Myles, thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate you for passing through. And anytime, any day, we there for you.
One time. This year we'll come here like 10 times. So
you should come sharp. You should come with Caleb if you are watching.
No Caleb here. No Caleb here.
Anyway.